right, so we'd like to delve a little bit into this issue and speak to Muttaka Mubarak. He's a minority chief whip in Parliament. Good evening, Alhaji, and thank you for joining us.
Well, good evening to you and your listeners, my brother.
Right, you have raised questions about the cost, scope, and legality of the project, but would you be able to break them down for our understanding?
Well, like you rightly said, and you saw our statement. First, the challenge we have is that on 2 occasions, the National Identification Authority had not been able to appear before the House. I don't want to say they refused, because we sent them invitation that Parliament wanted to interact with them about the process, about the costing, and all the other issues. And the last 2 weeks, just at the nick of time, they called us. They said they were not able to come, so they were pleading that we should schedule for last week. We agreed and scheduled for last week. All of a sudden, last week Thursday, they came again that unfortunately they are not able to come to meet members of Parliament, but they will be willing to do it on Tuesday. Suddenly, we heard after Friday we closed that tomorrow they are starting the registration in Parliament, and this is shocking to us. For 2 weeks, we cannot find time to come and meet parliamentarians to ask the relevant issues concerning the whole process. Because, my brother, as you may see in our statement, that they are talking about 1.2 billion. We have document that shows that they are talking about 1.4 billion. We have document that shows that they have given sovereign guarantee. We have document that shows that they are dealing with an international company. All this requires that they come before Parliament. And we wanted to get this clarification from them. Yet, they've gone ahead to start the process without coming to see Parliament. And now, to mock us, they are bringing it to our doorsteps so that they will get us registered. So when we are talking about why have they not appeared before Parliament, they say, but you've also registered. We are not going to be part of that exercise. And that's why Friday, when we had this, we've been struggling to talk to our colleagues on the majority. I spoke to my colleague on the majority chief whip, and he said that, well, we need to get in charge with majority leader. All of us have been trying to get majority leader. But today is Sunday, and our fear is that if we do not issue the statement to tell our members not to participate, tomorrow morning may be too late. But believe me, on Tuesday, we are coming up with a full-blown press conference to raise all the issues that will have raised if they had appeared before us, which they are refusing to do. That's what has necessitated this. And also, how many Ghanaians have birth cert and passport? Because they're not talking about the old type of birth cert. They're talking about the digital birth cert. How many? And passports. How many Ghanaians have this? And this is an issue that we wanted them to come so that we can resolve. And they are not coming. They kickstart the process. And I don't think that is fair to the representative of the people. When we are inviting you, we keep giving excuses, but yet you can have the time to start rolling out the program.
Yes, Honorable Muttaka, just before you go, have you been able to engage the leadership of the NIA as to why they are unable to meet you?
That's exactly what I'm saying. And the sad thing is that even in all this, it's not that they come to tell us that, we are not able to come and do the presentation, so please, we are pleading for it. They call to tell. So most of the time, is our colleagues in the majority say, I had a call, they said, and I thought that was not respectful to the representative of the people. They needed to appear before us. That is paramount, because that will pave way for us to understand exactly what they are doing, what is the implication on the state, and we'll be able to then educate our constituents. Remember, the 275 of us represent every part of this country. So if we ourselves don't understand what you are doing, and then you started rolling out, we heard that they were at the Flagstaff House or Jubilee House, and tomorrow they are talking about the whole of next week they are going to be in Parliament. As if nothing, there are no concerns. And we believe that there are concerns. They should suspend the process. They should come appear before us. Let us raise all the fundamental issues about the birth cert, the passport. How can someone hold a voter ID card and say that cannot be basis to identify him as a Ghanaian? How can you have other things? Your SNID card, your other relevant documents, you say that cannot be used as a basis, unless passport and birth cert. These are not documents that people use very frequently. And the costing, the procurement process. How did you arrive at that huge figure? Why were they sovereign guarantee? And all that. You needed to clear this before you move ahead, but they are not willing to do all that, but they are just expecting to roll the process, and that's why we are doing this.
Thank you very much. Honorable Mutaka Mubarak is the Minority Chief Whip in Parliament.